attention, guys. Sadly, this is also the place where tourists can become an easy target for the pickpockets. This is the safest way to carry your backpack. Do not relax immediately after leaving these areas. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been thinking for a while about what kind of useful video I could make for you when traveling to Italy or planning your trip to Italy, and then my friend told me a story of how his phone was practically taken from his hands while he was walking on the street and talking on the phone. I have no idea how he managed it. However, I've decided to make a video about some safety rules, some basic safety rules when traveling to Italy, yes, but I also feel like this could be very useful wherever you're going, especially to touristy places. And well, you know, Italy is very much loved by the tourists, and sadly, this is also the place where tourists can become an easy target for the pickpockets. And today I want to share a few insights from my personal experience, as well as to how to avoid pickpockets, how to not spoil your holiday here and just enjoy Italy without a worry. So guys, if you're ready, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And let's get into the video. My number one tip, guys, is the most obvious one. Always mind your belongings. What I mean is that avoid putting your phones or cameras on the table if you're sitting in a cafe or in a restaurant outdoors, especially if it's a street where lots of people can walk by and walk by quickly, you know, rapidly taking something from your table. Just put it in your bag. And when it comes to bags, do not just put it beside you on the ground. Do not just, put it loosely hanging from your chair or something. Just keep it on your lap if possible, or if not, what I usually do, I just strap the bag's handle around my ankle or the chair's leg so that nobody can take it rapidly passing by. Obviously, if you're sitting in a quiet piazza or something, this might not be applicable, but still, it's worth being cautious. Never ever leave your bags unattended to go to the bathroom or wherever, especially if you're in a crowded place like the train station, because actually it can even get you into trouble, as it is strictly prohibited to leave your belongings unattended in the very populated places. And when walking in a crowded area, crowded street, crowded piazza, do not leave your backpack behind. Just put it in front of you, and this is the safest way to carry your backpack when there are lots of people around you. In some places, there have been occasions when people driving by on a motorcycle robbed your bag, like literally from your hands. They could take it passing by very quickly. So I haven't heard of it myself. I mean, I've heard about it in the news. I don't know anyone to whom it happened, but just be aware that this is also a possibility. Next thing you should know, guys, is that not all pickpockets will look a certain way or will immediately catch your attention. There was this video from the CCTVs a few years ago of a very presentable woman who, attention guys, appeared as a pregnant tourist in Venice, walking around with a map in her hands, sightseeing, and then stealing the wallet right from a suspicious tourist backpack. That was absolutely mind-blowing, but what I'm trying to say is, of course, do not be wary of everyone, but just be ready that not all pickpockets will look a certain way, and this might catch you off guard. Another thing that is really sad, in my opinion, that could happen, or at least I've heard them happening, although luckily I've never experienced it myself, is the situation when someone is tripping and falling in front of you. Sometimes it could happen like in a public transport or elsewhere in a crowded area, and while you're busy helping this person up, someone else might take care of your valuables. I know this is really sad, and I'm definitely not encouraging you to not help the people. What I'm trying to say is that you have to discern carefully every situation you are in and be aware of your surroundings anytime, all the time, even if you are busy with something else, even if you're busy with something like helping someone else. Just, be aware and know that you never know where the pickpockets might be waiting for you. Another important tip is to never put anything valuable in your back pockets, whether it's your jeans or your backpack. I know it might be convenient to show something like this in your backpack, but trust me, this is the easiest target for all the pickpockets. And even though it's convenient, guys, don't be lazy and put it somewhere where you can zip it. And speaking of zippers, if you have not the zipper like mine, but the double zippers that can appear here, do not leave them here. Always put your zipper slide to the side, so it's the safest. Like this, you will most likely feel if someone is trying to unzip your backpack. And you know, extra caution never hurt anybody. It shouldn't even be something valuable, guys. Last year we were shooting in Venice in August, and while crossing the Rialto Bridge, someone tried to steal my mic that was clipped behind me on my belt, which was absolutely crazy. But still, it almost happened. I felt someone like trying to take it, and it was so weird, but luckily nothing happened. But you know, it could be anything. It shouldn't even be a phone or your wallet. Obviously, guys, the places that are potentially the most dangerous, that are most populated with pickpockets, are the most famous landmarks and crowded piazzas and the train stations. You will often hear the announcement on the train stations to be aware of the pickpockets and be especially cautious when you are buying tickets, especially in these automatic machines, because you know there are lots of people and you are hurrying to catch your train, to get your tickets, and you can be an easy target for the pickpockets. Obviously, I'm not telling you to avoid these places because, frankly, train stations are quite unavoidable, you know, and also I imagine you'd love to see Colosseum or places like this if you're visiting Italy, especially for the first time. Just be extra cautious and do not relax immediately after leaving these areas, because I've heard of the situations when some pickpockets look for the people who are very composed and who are very attentive in these touristy areas, and then they target these people after they leave these areas, because the people relax, the people think that they are on a quiet street and it's quite safe now, and that's when pickpockets might find them. And now, guys, I think it's a good moment to say that it's not that bad, and I really hope I didn't freak you out. It's just, you know, these are the things that happen all around the world in touristy places, and Italy just happens to be quite a touristy place, especially some areas or some cities. And this is just some common sense, the common rules that you should follow anywhere to protect your belongings and to have some peace of mind. I personally have lived here for years, and I have only once experienced being pickpocketed in a crowded shopping mall. Luckily, I didn't lose much. I had an empty wallet that was stolen from me, and yeah, also that attempt in Venice. However, I'm trying to be as cautious as possible. Always I'm trying to follow these simple rules because they are actually quite simple, you know, and if you follow them, you can ensure your safety. What I'm trying to say is that when you know about the threats in advance, you can take steps, you are empowered to protect yourself and protect your belongings, which is obviously crucial as to not ruin your vacation. And yeah, guys, you know, as I said, it can happen anywhere, so definitely don't be discouraged. I wouldn't say that Italy is full of pickpockets or Italy is so dangerous. Not at all, in my opinion. I've heard of people being robbed of their phones in London and obviously in Paris and other touristy places, guys. As I said, it happens everywhere. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that this video was useful to you. I hope that you take into account these simple rules when traveling to Italy or anywhere else in the world and be extra cautious. I know I sound a little bit paranoid. Anyway, guys, if you like my videos and if they are helpful to you and if you want to say thank you or support us, make sure to hit the thanks button down below or follow the link in the description box. And once again, I remind you to subscribe to get more useful tips as well as amazing travel vlogs that we are filming for you. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you get the notifications at all times. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video with your friends, especially the ones who are traveling to Italy anytime soon. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Travel safely and enjoy your day.